For this video, I'm going to be talking about some gay... I'm going to be talking about some gay. For today's video, and to celebrate Pride, I am going to be going over some gay themes in horror movies. I was actually going to talk about Interview with the Vampire, which is, I think, a pretty obvious one. And I got on Facebook earlier. I had planned to record this video today already, but this person on a local neighborhood group chat was giving away this vampire jacket because they were moving to France, and so some stranger just gave me this jacket. I went and I picked it up just like a couple blocks away. So it's like the perfect thing for this video. I guess I can start with Interview with the Vampire. This movie definitely has a lot of gay themes. I don't know if it's blatant because I haven't read the books and I haven't seen the TV show, but I hear the TV show is a lot more open about their sexuality with each other, but it's kind of just hinted at in this movie. And I watched it more recently and I forgot how much I actually really love this movie. So it does have a lot of homosexual undertones. Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise as lovers, could you imagine? It's actually not very, very gay, but it's definitely hidden in there. And I think watching Brad and Tom Cruise's performance as vampires is really fun, and it has some really scary parts also. So this is definitely recommended. I want to talk about a couple of themes that have probably been a little more controversial in the trans community, or in the horror and trans community. Movies like Silence of the Lambs, or Insidious 2 even, Sleepaway Camp, Psycho. There's so many about trans who are violent or serial killers. I do really like some of those movies. Insidious 2 I think is great. Silence of the Lambs is obviously a great movie that's been nominated for the Oscars, and it won Best Picture in 1991. I just looked on the box, I didn't just know that. But yeah, not many movies get nominated, so that was a great movie, but it did have a really scary portrayal of a mentally ill person who was also wanting to become a woman. So that is definitely controversial, and I'm not gonna really go into that anymore. So back on the lighter side of things, I think some good gay horror movies, some good role models, and in fact for the non-binary or trans or LGBTQ community, Child's Play franchise has actually done a lot of good there. And the creator of the Child's Play franchise, Don Mancini, he's a gay man, so that's pretty cool. And you don't really see it so much in the first Child's Play movies, but I think by Bride of Chucky they have that gay character, and he gets killed, but he is unapologetically gay, and he's pretty cool. Go into Seed of Chucky, and then there's the Glenn Glenda, and going on to the TV series, how Glenn and Glenda really embodies a male and female. They split themselves up into a male and a female bodies, so they essentially feel that they are both, and they are able to divide themselves into two physical beings. I won't talk about too much about that, I don't want to give any spoilers, but there's a lot of cool, really progressive thinking stuff in Child's Play franchise. I'm still hoping to own a Chucky doll one day, and definitely Tiffany also. So the next movie I want to talk about is Jennifer's Body, because this one is gonna lean towards more the lesbian side of things, and it's not even really a lesbian movie. I just think that there's a lot of lesbian subtext between, I think her name is Needy or whatever her name is, and Jennifer. You could see that Needy almost has this crush on Jennifer, which it's not she's not a lesbian, but it's almost this friend crush, which is understandable because Jennifer is just so amazing, and everybody kind of has this magnetism towards her. And that's just like a really great movie for, I think, for the community. It's a lot of woman empowerment and feminism. I just think it's a great movie, actually. And then they have like great anal joke in there also.
That hurts. I couldn't even go to Flags the next day. I had to stay home and sit on a bag of frozen peas.
Next movie I'm going to talk about is Scream. This one is obviously one of my favorite movies. That's why my channel has so many subscribers. I think Scream, over the years, I didn't really think that when I was younger, but over the years I have come to kind of the conclusion, and I've seen it on internet forums and just been joked about, of like Billy and Stu having like a gay kind of subtext. But I mean, I think it's kind of stretching, but there is a lot of like love there between them two, a lot of intimacy obviously with the killing, and they are almost like more in trusting or in love with each other. They're more in partnership with each other than they are with their own girlfriends. In fact, want to like kill their girlfriends. So there's a lot of like homo subtext there. They even like penetrate each other at the end with the knives. So I think that that is definitely something to be looked at, and I think it's kind of hot imagining them two together. Another great movie with homoerotic subtext, not even subtext, it's really like foretext, is Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. It even has a male lead who wasn't openly gay at the time, but later came out as gay. He's like probably one of the first, if not the first, male scream queen. Actually a pretty cool movie. It's kind of a slower one. It's not my favorite in the franchise, but like looking back and just seeing all the gay subtext, I really love it. There's even like a gay bar scene and this weird like sexual stuff going on with his like PE teacher. So I would definitely check this one out. None of these really are like super gay. And that's unfortunate. I don't really know of like super great like gay movies. I saw They, Them on some streaming service, I forget which one. I thought it was okay, it was pretty cool. I wouldn't really call it like... it was like a different formula, which I appreciate, but like sometimes you kind of want the same formula, like just because, you know, it is a gay-friendly movie doesn't mean you can't kill gay people. Okay, so spoiler alert, I don't want to go into... I'm about to like spoil that movie too, but basically it's a gay movie, and I think that gay movies should be more like including of gay people, with like having them be leads or having them being killed or having them being like just, you know, regular characters in like a regular movie, versus like having this movie that was kind of about a conversion therapy camp. But I think they could have done a lot more with the movie, and I did like the message of the movie. I just thought that they could have been, I think when I think of like horror movies and including gay people, I think like they should include them in like the murdering and the dying and stuff too, which Chucky did, so that's great. It was decent. I think if you are really into like gay movies, then They, Them is a great one to watch. It's not super scary. It has a different formula, but it's not like really like a classic horror to me, which was a little disappointing. Last one I wanted to bring up, which doesn't really have any gay theme. I just wanted to bring it up because one of the actors in it went on to do gay porn. Stephen Jeffries is the actor in this who went on to do gay porn. So yeah, I just think that that's like a little fun fact, LGBTQ horror fact. I know there's like so many that I'm missing, so many things I probably didn't talk about, but I think the video is long enough and it served its purpose. So thank you guys for watching, and if you want to continue to support me and my channel, which I really appreciate, Please make sure you're subscribed here, and if you want to become a better patron to my channel, then you can join me over at Patreon, where I am starting to put some stuff up there, and it's going to be like exclusive content, maybe stuff that's more sensitive that I can't put on YouTube, so there'll be some good stuff, a lot of behind the scenes, a lot of updates, polls, Q&As, some shout outs. I'll start putting some names at the end of my videos. If you want to support me further, please follow me over there. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.